Hello, this is a video explanation for the Wonder of You data pack for I don't mean to do that. Minecraft 1.16 and on. I think no, only those versions. Um so yeah, this is I always do this. I always make a video explanation of these data packs that I make. Because I think it's easier to digest the information faster that way. So, to just jump right into it, what is this data pack? Well, it gives you a stat, and it gives you the Wonder of You, which is that guy right there. And what you may be wondering is, what is that? I haven't heard of that. Um, Maybe because it is a very recent one. It's a very recent addition, and like the most recent chapters of Jojolion. That's very recent. And to this day, we don't even really completely understand it. But we know enough to make a data pack out of it, which is what I did, because I kind of just like the way it looks. So, to kick things off, let's talk about how you get it. So, if you guys have seen my other video or have seen the Gold Experience data pack, it works the exact same way. And you can actually have both of those data packs on the same world. I'm trying to make them all compatible and they all use the same resource pack. So basically, in order to get this stand, you need a stand arrow, and it has a nice little model now. It didn't when I recorded that video for Gold Experience. But basically, the way you get a stand arrow is you get an arrow, you get another star, and you toss them on the ground. And they have to be pretty close, so you have to do it on purpose. There you go. Now you have that stand arrow. And what you want to do with this is you want to throw that on the ground with an ender pearl, and oh, it's really big on the ground. Anyways, once you do that, sorry, you'll get all of the Wonder View items. So, to show these off, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to summon my stand, and it works the same way it works in the other two data packs. You want to get this item, which is whatever stand it is, and you want to put that into your 9th inventory slot. That'll summon your stand. See, he's right there. And once you do this, you'll be able to use all your abilities. I think you can use this. Never mind. Anyways, that's how you summon your stand. And to actually, yeah, let's go over what you can do with it, because that's kind of the whole point of the data pack. So, along with this item, you get these 3 items. You get the control stand item, you get the change stand form, then you get this last item that has 3 names because it does 3 things. So, I will go over them in order in a way that makes it easier to sort of understand. So, the Wonder View is a long-range stand, and because of this, you are able to actually control the stand. That's your first item here, and the way this item works is pretty simple. So, if you right-click with it, there's a bit of a delay there. You swap places with your stand, and now you can see I am actually controlling the stand manually. You can see it replaced me with another me right over here. This actually, it matches my skin because I made my skin to match this, but it'll always summon a Tooru right there, no matter what your skin is. So I have a Tooru skin that I made linked on my page, so you guys can use that with this data pack. If you want it all to look the same, either way, still works just as good. So yeah, as a stand, you can basically just walk around, and you can go wherever. And you have resistance and invisibility. I also have saturation, but that's only so I don't starve while showing you guys what's going on. And while you're controlling this, if you use this item again, you will go back to wherever you were at the beginning. See, I'm right here. But I don't have my stand because you can actually leave your stand wherever you want. He is over there. Yeah, you can see him. And this is kind of more for the other forms of the stand, because the stand has forms that play into these next two items. So yep, that's basically how that works. You can see I could go back to the stand, controlling him. I'm over here. Can go back to me, and if I want to bring the stand back, all I have to do is put this into my offhand, and he'll teleport right back to me. And once you do that, you can use him just as a normal stand. So this next ability, excuse me, this next one is to change the form of the stand. So this stand basically has three forms, I guess. So we have the default one right here that's sort of like the robotic microphone sort of looking stand. I don't know. I like the way it looks. I don't know how to describe it, but I definitely like the way it looks. It's grown on me. Doesn't have any legs though, poor guy. But this next form also does have legs, and so when you do this, he puts on clothes, and this more plays into the third form, because it's sort of a combination of these two, which is an old man. Yes, he is an old man, and this old man is the head doctor of a university, and is the main villain of Part 8. Probably. I don't know. It's a crazy part. But yeah, this is the first way we see the stand is actually as a person. And when you are in this form, you can control the stand in any of these forms. By the way, I'm sort of showing that off right now. When you're in this form, you have slowness because you are an old man and you walk slow. So that's that. Let me go back. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, very cool. And yeah, I'll just leave him over here. So let's get into this this third item, because this is what these forms are for. So if I bring him back to me, we can go show you what these mean. So over here, summon an iron golem. He will fall really slowly. Okay. I can show you what this does. So this item, basically, when you right-click, it'll do whatever ability this form is given. So this form right here, because it's basically just a sort of normal-looking stand, it has normal abilities, and it will, when you use this item, just go out in front of you, it'll punch twice, usually faster than that. My computer's just lagging. It actually does a lot of damage. I feel bad though, so I'm gonna I feel bad. I'm sorry, buddy. And when you use that ability, he will punch. And he punches pretty hard, actually. So, if you just want to use this like it's a normal stand, you can do that. Sort of a dude. You can totally do that. But the main ability as a stand is coming up. So the second one, I'll get into this form. And you need to be in this form to use this, and you also need to be in control of the stand. Because when you use the item when you're in this form, like the halfway sort of form, what happens is that you basically get sent to spectator mode for 10 seconds. This lets you pass through walls, lets you do a couple things that you wouldn't be able to do normally. Except for all stands can go through objects, and Head Doctor actually uses that, so this is the form where you can do that in. Then it plops you right back down. Plops you right back down in survival mode. And so yeah, this is a very good way of getting around really fast. I mean, look at me. And I think, yeah, if there are other players, you can just teleport to them. So I mean, it's a useful ability. You can go as far away as you want, and there are actually protections in the Datapack to make sure that whatever chunk you leave your stand in is force loaded. So you don't have to worry about like going over here, then teleporting back, and then trying to teleport back, but this chunk isn't loading, so your stand isn't. It's just a whole mess. Don't worry, that's it's not gonna be a problem. I made sure of that. So let's go to the final, the final form. Final form of the actual head doctor. And what this does is, it's pretty interesting. So, this ability is just called... That's funny. Anyways, text changes. Forgot about that. This ability is called, they just call it a Calamity. Although I have a feeling that they're going to call it Crazy Train in the future. Just given by some context clues in the manga. So that's what I'm going with for this. Calling it now, alright? Calling it now. And what this ability does is kind of interesting. And that's why I have iron golems here, because they're durable test subjects. So this way, this form has a couple passives. One is that hostile mobs that try to attack you are basically weakened. Sorry. Zombies, skeletons, those guys. Basically, if they try to pursue you, because they will, because they're hostile, and that's how this ability is activated, by someone pursuing you. It's kind of an interesting thing. They will have their health lowered, and they will have skeleton projectiles won't hit their target, and a bunch of bad stuff. So basically, the way this works, this ability works of the head doctors, is that anyone who tries to pursue him will be met with like really, really bad luck, and things will hurt them more than they're supposed to, like rain. Really hurt. Show that off in a minute. So yeah, hostile mobs that are always hostile will be met with that bad luck. They'll have low health so that everything hurts them more, and creepers will misfire. They'll basically just explode. But that passive only applies when you're in this form. So keep that in mind. And iron golems are a good way to show off the active version of this. Let me see. Okay. So basically, if you're on a server with players, other people or mobs that aren't hostile, you can mark them for this ability. So if you don't want someone following you, if you just want to make their day horrible, you get near them with this item, and you can either be stand or the user. So long as your stand's in this form, it'll work this way. And you can mark them. That particle will display, and you can see some particles on him already because I'm close to him. I don't even know what an apparition, I guess, of the head doctor will appear near them. It'll sort of just start walking around. It'll face whatever direction they face, so that if they try to approach him, he'll be facing away. And they will start to be met with calamity effects. So what are these effects? Well, there are a couple of them. First of all, if you're too close to either an apparition or the actual head doctor, you will be given weakness, which is what those particles are. Now, if I back away, I'm not sure if it's me or if it's that guy. Yeah, I think it's me, or I think it's that guy. Anyways, if they get out of a certain radius of the apparition, they won't get any effects. But if they're too close, they'll get the effects. And if they try to run all the way away, the apparition will follow them a little bit. So you can never truly escape it, but you can avoid it, and it's not even going to be a problem as long as you're far enough away. But if you're close enough, oh, I just realized something. I need arrows to show this off. Anyways, if you're close enough, and he's holding the bow, that's awesome. Anyways, if you're close enough to an apparition, you will start to be about the calamity effects, and if you get closer, you'll actually be met with stronger ones. So to show this off, one of them is weakness, so you will do less damage. Hostile mobs that spawn near you or near you will get strength and speed. Creepers will blow up and it will hurt more. So yeah, just a bunch of bad stuff, and there's some other things too. Hold on, he's gonna beat me up if I do this to him. If I can get lucky, which I don't think I'll do because my game is lagging. That is not how arrows are supposed to fly. Yep. Okay, so you saw I did not aim at him, and The arrow kind of just teleported to him. That's one of the effects. Yep, see that? Projectiles and falling blocks will basically be drawn towards the people affected by it. Additionally, boats and minecarts will run into you. It's worse with any boat, and they kind of hurt a lot, actually. And I'm not helping him by being near him. It's kind of mundane, but basically every second if a boat's near you, it'll be teleported to you, so you kind of have to run away. It's a really weird sort of ability, but it was fun for me to make because I like the way the overall way this stand looks, and it works. I think it's very interesting. So yeah, that's how that works. You can, see, there's another one. You can do this on multiple people or multiple targets at once. See, there are 3 visages now, or apparitions. Cool. And yeah, that's what will happen. The last effect that I'll show off is that, if it is raining and you are exposed to the rain, you will take damage. So let's set the weather to rain. You can see all of these guys. Yep. You can see these 2. This works out perfectly for me actually. These 2 are taking damage because they are exposed to the rain. They are chasing me. Doesn't help that I'm right next to him. This guy, however, he's fine. He's under a block. So rain hurts you because you're pursuing the head doctor. Let me put more of these down. Yep. It's kind of fun. You could just have like an army of these dudes floating around. It's like a surrealist painting. And additionally, if it is lightning out, and these guys might not. Yeah. Let me try it. Let me try summoning a guy here. If the weather is thunder, and this is kind of funny. Oh, yep, there it goes. And you get close enough to him, lightning will just start striking you over and over and over again. You're just not. I'm gonna get away from that. That's really loud. And it just won't be your day. Look at all of them go. That's awesome. Anyways, so yeah, that's not fun. It's not fun. But let me heal this guy up. If you want to stop these effects, all you have to do, this Calamity effect, all you have to do, press F. Put that in your offhand. All the apparitions go away. The effect's cleared. He can walk in the rain. Everyone's all set. Also, I guess since I haven't shown you, if he's hit by the Calamity and I change my stance form, it'll still affect him. So you only need to be in that form for the to paint him as a target. You don't need to be in the head doctor form to keep the ability working. And I guess so yeah, I mean that's basically the stand. It's a unique one, I think. It's a little bit like Love Train, honestly. In a sense that it just makes things hit you, but not in the same way. I don't know. Anyways, that's that. Hope you guys check it out. I have the link in the comment section to the Planet Minecraft page. If you want to check that out, just summon a wither somewhere. Oh wait, hold on. So yeah, if you want to check this stand out, you can go do that. And if you have any ideas, maybe is that a good way to say it? I don't know. If you have any thoughts, you can let me know. See what I can do. Yeah. So here is here is the wither dying to rain. So yeah, you can actually use this to fight bosses. I guess if you want to fight the Ender Dragon, I would suggest, personally, as the guy As the guy who made the Datapack, I would suggest using TNT minecarts because they explode if you get near them, and in the case of the Ender Dragon, they're actually drawn to the dragon. So when he's at that portal, you place down minecarts, they hit him. Takes a couple of them, but it actually works. You know, I do test the boss fights out to make sure that they're fun. Anyways, that's that. That's the Datapack. Hope you guys enjoy it, and you know, I'll see you next time, whatever next time is. I broke that sign. I'm sorry.